Hello everyone! Today I went to Barnes & Noble to go manga shopping after so long. You can only imagine how happy I felt. I've been going to this location since I was a kid, even before I started reading manga. And then when I did start reading manga, I actually bought my first volumes here. I haven't been here in a while though, so I was so surprised to see that the manga section completely expanded. It used to only take up a couple shelves in the corner, but now it's a major section of the top floor. How cool is that? I totally paused for a few seconds just to admire it. I actually came here today with one specific goal in mind, but it is very easy to distract me. And so I first checked out this table that had a bunch of new, mostly shonen manga. I feel so much regret when I look at 20th Century Boys because I wish I was more diligent about buying it. One day, Volume 2 will be mine. I was also surprised to see Air Gear. Did anyone else want to start skating after this one? Of course, I also had to visit Best Girl Mau Mau. The funny thing is, I genuinely thought I owned a copy of Volume 5 of the Apothecary Diaries, but when I got home, I realized I do not. I will fix that soon. My eyes can't help but look at Aoharu Ride. At this point, I stopped trying to look at the shelves alphabetically. Well, it was more like my attention was drawn elsewhere. I can't help it. Surprise, surprise, not unlike the call of a siren, I had to see the MXTX books. A lot of other bookstores have lovely displays for these novels, so I was a bit bummed to see them on the table like this, but seeing them at all makes me so happy. Keep in mind, by this point, I still have not checked out the one manga I actually came here for. But at least I tried going back to the shelves alphabetically. Even though I normally prefer bright colors, I really like looking at the Berserk spines. I adore Blue Period, but my copy of Volume 5 has been stuck at rightstuf for eons. Hopefully one day it'll come home. A lot of the time when I go manga shopping, I just like looking at my favorite series, even if I don't plan on buying them. It's just fun. Of course, my heart and my eyes were drawn to my beloved Noragami and its beautiful spines. Even though I have this at home, I really wanted to admire one of my all-time favorite manga covers ever. On to the series that inspired this entire trip, Natsume's Book of Friends. While making my monthly manga order, I was in the mood to buy more volumes, but 20 to 22 are still out of stock on rightstuf, and when I checked on Amazon, only third-party sellers had them. I did what any unreasonable person does, as in I panicked and rushed to the store. This location did not have the volumes I needed, but I was able to place an order online. Thank goodness! Near Natsume's Book of Friends, I came across Oku. I really want to give this manga another shot, but I just can't get over the localization choice. I think I need to get over it and just continue the series. I love Me Not. I've read up to Volume 8 in Japanese, but want to continue it in English now. Rio looks so cute on Volume 7. I also wanted to continue Magus of the Library, but of course, with my terrible luck, Volume 2, the one that I needed, was the only volume not in stock. To pick up my mood, of course I had to visit Kanda and Fukumaru. Looking at these covers cheered me up right away. Next, I checked out yet another artfully arranged table. This one was filled with much darker manga and a lot of titles that I do want to check out at some point. As much fun as it is to check out specific books, I also just like wandering around aimlessly and admiring everything at once. It's so relaxing. Can I just add, I also love how this Barnes & Noble has all of the explicit, shrink-wrapped manga just mixed in with everything else. I love randomly encountering BL while wandering around. It's like a little surprise for me at every corner. Perfect World is another manga that I really need to get back to reading. When I saw this Volume 12 cover, I was so smitten. Look at how happy they are, and look at this adorable child. Does anyone else also need to drop everything they're doing when they see Irie Aki's art? Same. I'm also a big fan of That Wolf Boy Is Mine. I already have the singles, but the omnis look so cute. Why do I want to double dip all of a sudden? I also really want to check out Nogiri Yoko's other manga. I just know they'll be absolutely adorable. Of course, when I saw Until I Meet My Husband, I had to stop and fall in love with it all over again. I have also heard so many good things about Oshimi's manga, but I'm not sure where to start yet. I have never heard of this manga about fonts, but I thought the cover design was so cool. I knew the selection at the Yona of the Dawn section would be disappointing, but I still wanted to check it out. I really want to read this manga one day. While waiting for Barakamon to come back in stock, I should really check out Yoshido Satsuki's other manga, right? At this point, I realized I wasn't really shopping, I was just wandering around and admiring all of the manga. I guess this video is more of a diary entry featuring all of my rambles. It's too late to do anything about that now, but I hope you're having fun anyway. I had so much fun. Then, I finally made my way over to the light novel section, and this one immediately caught my eye. I'm quite surprised that I still haven't read the solo leveling novel. I've read the manhwa and did enjoy it, so what's holding me back? I was also so happy to see Slayers. I used to watch this anime all the time when I was younger, and I actually didn't know it was a novel. Lena is one of my favorite characters ever. She is so much fun. I also just wanted to make a small request. If anyone watching this has a manga or novel recommendation for me, please send it my way. I've mostly been talking about the manga that I already love, but if I walked by one of your favorites that you think I should check out, just tell me. It's so much fun for me to be surrounded by books. There is no feeling like it in the entire world. Witch Hat Atelier has some of the prettiest covers ever. I've only read volume 1 though, and they did not have volume 2 here, so I only admired the covers for a bit. I've read the first couple chapters of Chainsaw Man, but couldn't really get into it. I've been told it gets much better after the first volume, so I may revisit it. This volume 5 cover is seriously tempting me though. I've never read Komi Can't Communicate, but after how shy I felt while trying to speak in Barnes & Noble today, I wonder if Komi has any tips for me. King of Eden is another manga I'm interested in. Partially for the horror, partially for this handsome main character. Unfortunately, volume 1 was not in stock. While walking aimlessly, I got so distracted by this Kirby cover. I love the metallic pink. Night of the Ice is another manga I've been meaning to read for so long. Recently, I rewatched Yuri on Ice, and I've been on an ice skating kick, so maybe I shall start this one soon. The outfits on these covers are so beautiful. I really wanted to pick up volume 2 of MADK, but unfortunately it was not in stock. Almost every time I go manga shopping, there are crowds, and I feel too awkward navigating around. But I felt so grateful that it was relatively empty today so that I could shuffle around at my own pace. And that was it for my shopping trip. It sounds a little odd to say, but today felt like I was visiting my friends. Like saying hi to all of my favorite books, or to the new ones that I want to meet. I'll talk about all of the manga that I actually bought in my upcoming manga haul. I hope you had fun following me along today.